Imagine you're walking through a dense forest. The air is thick, and the path ahead is shrouded in mist. You've been walking for miles, and your legs are heavy with exhaustion. In your hand, you carry a heavy stone. You don't remember why you picked it up, but you've held onto it for so long that your arm has gone numb. You are so focused on the weight that you don't notice the sun peeking through. You don't see the flowers at your feet. You are trapped in the struggle. But what if the forest isn't the problem? The mist isn't the problem. The obstacle is how you choose to see them. Perspective is the architect of your reality. Meet Elias, a modern-day high achiever. He lived in a city that never slept, working in a high-pressure office, chasing deadlines every single day. To the outside world, Elias had it all. But inside, Elias was crumbling. A knot of anxiety in his stomach, a battleground of what-ifs. He was perpetually tired, running on a treadmill moving too fast. One Saturday, he escaped the noise. He found a quiet coastal town. He saw a modest cottage near the cliffs. In the yard was an elderly woman named Sarah, tending to a vibrant garden of roses. Her garden was the most beautiful thing. Elias stopped and watched her. She looked completely at peace. "Your garden is incredible," Elias said, his voice sounding tight and hurried. "How do you get everything to grow in such a difficult spot?" Sarah looked up and smiled. Her face was a map of wrinkles, but her eyes were bright. "It's not about the soil, young man," she replied gently. "It's about what I choose to plant and how I see the weeds." Elias sighed, the weight of his week crashing down on him. "My life feels like it's nothing but weeds right now. I've spent so much time looking for how to stop overthinking, but the more I focus on my problems, the bigger they get." Sarah stood up, dusting off her apron. She invited Elias to sit on a small wooden bench. "Most people come here looking for a miracle, but the world is just a mirror. If you frown at it, it frowns back. If you smile, it has no choice but to reflect that warmth. Every thought we have is a seed," she whispered. "If we plant seeds of doubt and fear, we get thorns. But if we plant gratitude and hope, beauty flourishes. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring the bad stuff. It's about deciding that the bad stuff won't be the boss of you. Be grateful for the rain rather than complaining about the mud." Elias was skeptical. "How is this going to pay my bills?" Sarah reached into her pocket and pulled out a glass marble. She held it up to the sun. "Look through this," she said. Elias looked. The world through it was distorted and bright. Then she dropped the marble into a cup of muddy water. "Now look at the marble," Sarah said gently. The marble was still there, but it was obscured by the grime. The marble is your spirit. The muddy water is your negativity. The marble hasn't changed. It's still perfect and bright. Positive thinking is pouring clear water into that cup. The mud began to wash away, overflowing the cup. Soon, the marble became visible again in the clear water. Elias went home that day with a lot on his mind. He decided, for 1 week, to try Sarah's method. The next morning, the familiar knot of anxiety appeared. But this time, he didn't feed it. Instead of thinking, "I'll never finish," he changed the script. "I am capable of handling one task at a time," he told himself. It felt fake at first, like he was lying to his own soul. But he persisted. He kept pouring that clear water. Later that day, a colleague was incredibly rude to him. Instead of anger, he thought, "They must be having a hard day. I'm glad I don't have to react to that negativity." Slowly, almost imperceptibly, things began to shift. Elias wasn't suddenly a billionaire, but his experience changed. He had more energy. He slept better. He wasn't wasting mental fuel on negative loops. His boss noticed his newfound clarity. His friends noticed he was actually listening now. He realized that a positive mindset acts like a magnet. Opportunities were always there, just hidden by the mud. Months later, Elias returned to the small cottage. He looked different. The tightness in his shoulders was gone. He brought Sarah a gift, a new set of gardening tools. "You were right," Elias told her as she looked up. "I learned I could be happy while solving my problems." The power of thinking didn't change life by magic. It changed me. Sarah smiled, the same bright spark in her eyes. Most people wait for the sun to come out to be happy. The wise ones learn to dance in the rain, knowing the sun is always there, just behind the clouds. This story isn't just about Elias. It's about you. We live in a world that profits from our anxiety. We are constantly told what we lack and what we should fear. It's easy to let the mud fill our cup. But remember, your mind is a garden. You are the gardener. You have the authority over what stays and what goes. Positive thinking isn't a soft skill. It is a survival skill. When you choose to look for good, you aren't being naive. You are being brave. You are not a victim. Think about the last time you were truly frustrated. Were you telling yourself, "I can't do this"? Those are seeds of thorns. They will choke your spirit. What if you planted a seed of "I am learning" instead? The situation remains the same, but the outcome is different. If you are struggling right now, try one thing today. Become a goodness hunter. Look for 3 small things that are going right. The taste of your coffee, or a green light when in a hurry. The fact that you have the technology to watch this. Pour that clear water into your cup. Wash the mud away. Your life is a masterpiece in progress. Don't let the shadows convince you the painting is ruined. Turn towards the light. Keep planting those positive seeds. Watch how the world begins to reflect your inner glow. A better life doesn't start with a new job or a new year. It starts with a new thought. You have the power within you to transform your reality. It has been there all along, waiting for you to notice. If you found value in Elias's journey, join our community. Hit that like button if this message spoke to you. It helps us reach more people standing in the mist. Subscribe and turn on notifications to walk this path alongside us. We are here to walk this path of growth alongside you. Thank you for giving us your time and attention. Keep your lens focused on what matters. Never forget the incredible power of your own thinking. Stay inspired. Stay positive. We will see you in the next journey. This is the Virtue Lens.